The NFL on EA Sports has come to the Twin Cities at U.S. Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis. The scene a short time ago, this crowd decked out in purple, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. We're ready for football, folks, as the Vikings get set to do battle with the Jacksonville Jaguars. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Check. Gun.
Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
Hey, we're good.
The tackle made by Miles Jack.
Hey,
Brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd and 9, Cousins lets it fly for Thielen. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. From the gun, here's Cousins. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. He'll get 15 and a Vikings first down.
Nice methodical opening drive here. They're already in the field goal range. They're in a good spot. You know that people like to take a shot in this part of the field. But at the same time, as methodical as they've been, they might want to run the ball a little bit here too.
And just on the outskirts of the... Looking for Thielen, but it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-round pick, DJ Hayden. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. And connecting here with DJ Shark. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And mark him down all the way inside the Minnesota 10. A big play there on the catch and run. 89 yards. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
61, matchbox, lights.
Foles. And it's caught. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And that makes the score 7-0. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. A nice-looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. A well-executed 22-yard gain. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now Cook. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14. Cousins now. He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. He'll get 15 and a Vikings first down.
We can talk all we want about a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there. Getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
On 2nd down and 4, Cousins. It's complete to Diggs. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 21. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
X3, 218, chopper. Rush in, rush in, rush in.
Cousins on first down. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays. They'll run for it with Cook. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down. Second down and goal. Cousins. He's got it. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Right now, no questioning the toughness of this Jaguar defense. This is 3rd and goal.
Hey, exit. Watch the run, watch the run.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Calais Campbell finding his way home for the sack. 4th down, Cousins. And my goodness, this is incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here on the turnover on downs. Foles and the Jags come up now 1st and 10 at their own 16. Here's Foles. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. There to knock that one away defensively, Eric Kendricks. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now Foles. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. He'll look to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 12-yard line.
I love the intelligence the defense just showed there. Read their keys, saw the screen developing, ran to it, and smothered it. What a 3rd down stop by them.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. Back deep is a very dangerous Mike Hughes. Taken from just outside the 30. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Vikings, they'll be set up well as they take over in great field position. 1st and 10.
Hey, Delta. General West. Mike Fopo.
On 1st and 10, Cousins. And this is Cook with a grab. A gain of 4 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
At the 44-yard line.
Throwing is Cousins. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Cousins gives way to Cook. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half.
Let's go. Hey, team 6. Team 6. Hey, no, easy.
Now Cousins on 4th down. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down. And that's what you've got your tough little slot receiver for, isn't it? Right there, those 4th down conversions in the middle of the field.
He knows that's where he has to make his living, and that's where he has to make plays to help his team. And no one is asking him to do anything more or less than do exactly what we saw there.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Cousins. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. A 15-yard touchdown grab as they are now on the board here in the first half. Dan Bailey now for the extra point. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Open man is Westbrook, complete. A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion.
Go, go, go. Drop deep,
Back to throw now on 1st down. He'll set up the screen to Fournette. A good convergence there defensively, only a yard, and it's 2nd down. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Hey, box truck. Here we go.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Foles. And the catch made here by Marquise Lee. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 19. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
One. Protein spill. Bravo.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he will not be able to get away as Foles is taken down. Rest of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout called. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Final play of the half. Cousins. That's complete to the receiver, Tljsr2live. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Jaguars in possession of the lead, and they will get the football as we are underway in the second half. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you termed that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
See if they do just that. Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be third and about a foot or two.
Check 26, check 26. 13.
They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a first down.
Check, yeah.
This is Fournette. And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple.
8 and 4.
It's second and 8.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a third and 8.
He's coming. We got double up. Tighten up.
They're going to look to throw. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They go back to the ground now with Fournette. That good for 22 and a first down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard.
Hold the look. 6-6. Pull it high. Under. 42's the mark. Under. Come on, QB, come on.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Ben Gideon able to get him for a loss of about 3. So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. 2nd and 13. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Daniil Hunter able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
That's his 2nd sack of the game, and the best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off at the 20. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10.
Lucky 48. Mike's Bobo. Blue draw Corker.
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
2nd and 6.
Black.
23-yard line.
44's the Mike. Gun. Hey.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Cousins. And he'll find Thielen on the right side. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 12 yards there, first down Vikings. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Cousins now to throw on first down. And Diggs has it. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
48. Check. And we got to get to the ball, team. We got to get to the ball. Gun. Kill.
On second down, it's Cook. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
And the Vikings first down.
Listen to me. Hey, Zoo.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Mike Bobo. Let's put him on. Gun. Let's put that team on the bus. Yellow.
A first down throw for Cousins. It's complete to Laquan Treadwell. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Cousins. And this one hauled in by Rudolph. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Cousins going to come up on a 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 11. Cousins to throw it. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. A.J. Boye with a pick. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. Foles and the Jags come up now 1st and 10 at their own 24. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Go! Under. Let's go. Wide. Get wide.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. Fournette running right. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. They keep it with Fournette on first down. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, we'll likely put an end to this thing. Here's a give to Fournette. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Check three. Kill. We got it. Pick. Come. Watch the edge.
A handoff, Fournette running left. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
13. Hey, Wood. 42 the mic, boy. 42 the mic. Big stop. To go. Big stop.
Foles. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on fourth. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. A handoff to Fournette. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL? The miracle at the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
Jacksonville first down on a pickup of 17. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Well, Charles, the old saying, the old cliche, if you will, points at a premium, that certainly applied here, didn't it?
And that almost felt like opened up a time capsule, didn't it? Old school football, low scoring, close game. What a way to finish it up.
You loved it, didn't you?
I
loved
did.
The defenses.
I certainly did. Brought back the images of the game of old.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. From Minneapolis, good night, everybody.